I'm a reader by nature, and I had read all kinds of books of battles and conflicts and things like that, and they never even mentioned the nurses. And the nurses had played a critical role in practically every conflict. Never a word about them. And so I felt that we needed to start capturing that history so that there were documents on file, that there were the stories of the women who had served, so that people knew firsthand, what they had done, and their photos, and that we wanted to pay tribute individually and collectively. So the building that we finally settled on, because we decided we had to build, we had to have a place where we could show this history. And so that's how we came up with this place.
And if you look around Washington, we have memorials to this and memorials to that, lots of war memorials, but nothing specifically other than the Vietnam nurses statue by the Vietnam Memorial. This is to all women who served. We have an extensive collection of diaries from the Spanish-American War. Nurses served there, medical people. Diaries from World War I, World War II, journals. We even have 2 wedding dresses from World War II made of parachute silk. The significance sometimes doesn't occur to, maybe this is not peculiar to women veterans, but to veterans. The longer they've been out of the military, the more important it seems to be to them. And as they realize the impact that it had on the rest of their lives, and the lives possibly of their friends and family.
When I come in the morning, I open up the doors and I go up on the roof, for lack of a better word, and I watch the sun come up, and I look over at this cemetery, and I think how proud and honored I am to be able to be a part of this. We all had one goal, and that was to serve our country. And it's really humbled me and honored me to work here.
And when we have honor flights coming, and twice a year there's an honor flight that's all women, but the rest of them, there may be 1 or 2 women. And as many of them as I can get here, I come out and I stop and I whisper into their ear, I had a career because you came before me, but because of what you did. And each and every one of them will turn to me and say, but I didn't do anything. I was only in for 2 years. I didn't even go overseas. I said, yes, but if you hadn't have been there, I wouldn't have been able to have a 21-year career. And I think that's what this memorial represents.